Oh man, this is a blast from the past. I can't wait. Alright, so I remember having my Sega Genesis and having my friend Corey come over and we would play this game for hours. I remember we never beat it together, but we had a lot of fun just going through the levels and messing with items. Come to think of it, I don't think we even knew what the objective to this game was. We just like using the presents in the game. But regardless, it's been years since that, and it's time to revisit this gem since it's on the Nintendo Online Pass, and, well, let's beat it. Okay, intro story time. This is ToeJam, and this is Earl. And these two alien dudes are from the planet Funkotron. They're traveling across the galaxy on their righteous Rap Master rocket ship when Buddy Earl wants to take the whip for a spin. Alright, be careful, Earl. Bummer, dude. They crash land on Earth and their spaceship is blown to smithereens. They simply have to get back home though. So it's up to us to guide them through the lands of Earth, find their 10 spaceship parts while avoiding getting killed by bad Earthlings. Yeah, let's get this going. So today I'm doing one player. I have either ToeJam or Earl to pick. And although ToeJam has a smaller life bar, he's also faster, which comes in handy later. And we have a few options for what type of game to play. To my understanding, Random World is a randomly generated world with randomly generated presents and the ship pieces are placed randomly. Fixed World is, well, the same each time you play it, so I'll play Fixed World. Seems solid. And here we are, level 1 on an island collecting our first presents. We already have 4 in our inventory as you can see. Now, in each level there are 2 objectives. Find these elevators to get to the next level, and 2, if the level has a ship piece, grab it before you get into the elevator. As this is a relatively small level, we're just going to take this elevator to level 2. In every level that has a ship piece, this plaque will signify that it has one. As I progress into level 2, I found our first mailbox. These are spots where you can use money to mail order a present. As of right now, we have no idea what these presents do, so let's not spend that money yet. I can hear a telephone ringing. These telephones unveil a random amount of blocks from your map, which can sometimes be really useful, such as helping us find where the elevator is in one shot here. And as we walk towards that, we find some more money on the ground. Hey, maybe we can save up for a really good present. We head into that elevator and get to level 3. Level 3. The first enemy we encounter are these hula girls. They don't damage you in any way, but they do force you to dance with them, which makes you immovable. Why do the pretty ones have to be so evil? So something you should know. You yourself or an enemy can toss you off the edge of the map. When this is done, you'll merely fall 1 level down. You can get all the way back to level 1 like this, but it's really counterintuitive. You always want to go up and keep finding ship pieces. Just know that if you do fall down, you will lose some progress, but not all hope is gone. Level 3. This teaches you new opening paths. If you get into the range of a new path, it will construct one for you to walk on. These are harder to find in other levels, but sometimes they're the only way to find a ship piece or an exit, so it's best to walk along the edges of an island in order to find them. So presents. Some presents allow you to go faster than normal, such as these bonus high tops. And hell yeah, these speed you up like crazy. They let you traverse the map really easily. Just be careful because you will hop automatically over pits. Found the elevator and we are out of here. You really don't want to spend a lot of time in a level without a ship piece as you're in constant danger of getting hurt by the Earthlings. Level 4. There's a sneak button, or an action button basically. The same button to use the high tops is actually the same one for sneaking. This is useful for walking past sleeping enemies so they don't wake up and crush you. Once your enemy is awake, however, your only option is to run away or defeat them if you found a weapon. But this is where ToeJam's speed comes into play. Getting away from enemies actually becomes really crucial in this game as we proceed forward. It was right after this where I upgraded my own level from Wiener to Doofus. Leveling up gives us an extra life and increases our life bar size as well. I believe the way to level up is by uncovering more of the map, using presents, or getting kills on enemies, but don't quote me on that. As we did this, however, another hamster enemy was tied on our tail, so we used an item hoping it would help us. This time it was a door. This transports you to a random location on the map, and it seemed like any location was better than this one here right now. One more thing about sneaking. This also helps us get towards Santa and steal his presents. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Santa spots me, packs his stuff up, and leaves. Ugh. He does drop like 3 to 5 presents when you sneak up on him, so it's unfortunate that we didn't catch him. Food! Food is a thing in this game. It heals you or it hurts you depending on if it's something delicious or gross. This cherry pie took us right into full health, thankfully leaving us healthy to continue without too much worry. Found the elevator and decided it's time for level 5, which also doesn't have a ship piece. In this level, we run into our first fake mail order box. So although you can get some nice perks from mail order boxes, now you have to be wary of them, else this fake one will ream you to death. This is also the same level where we run into the issue of having too many presents. If you're fully stocked, you can't carry anymore. The only way to deal with this is to drop presents or use them. So I did what anyone would do and just use them. And we got our first offensive item, tomatoes. That mailbox was gonna pay for his crimes. Here we get another present and we're still full, so it's a boombox. These are cool. They disorient the enemy by making them dance to the sick Rap Master beat. It's kind of what the hula girl does to us, but now it's on the enemies, and it lasts a pretty decent amount of time. The radius, however, is only around the boombox itself. Once you exit that area, it no longer works. As this level's map is pretty huge, I'm hoping to find some type of speed item, and I open up some spring shoes. These do speed you up slightly, but they also give you mad hops. If you hold the action button, this makes you hop a lot higher than normal. This makes getting around slightly faster and helps clear big gaps. And it can also be used to kill airborne enemies. However, it eliminates the chances of you sneaking, so you will wake up enemies. It's after we find the elevator that we run into our first good Earthling. This dude in a carrot suit charges you $2 to identify presents, and this is a lot more helpful than you think. In this playthrough, I identified this big red one to be rocket skates, which, dude, you'll see later, they're pretty sick. A randomizer and an inner tube. Now you must drop the randomizer. Every time you identify a present type by either opening it or using the carrot person, you will know what that specific present is always. So whenever you find that present in the overworld, it will be the same no matter what. This randomizer, however, resets all of that data, and you'll be left with presents with the question marks again, so you won't know what any of them do any longer. You really don't want this happening, as it makes things so much harder, especially in the later levels. Alright, level 6. Finally, a ship piece. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever get one. Okay, so let's go looking for it and collect our first piece. Level 6 had this type of honey ground texture. It slows you down pretty badly as you sink in, so it's best to try to stick to the edges of the map. We quickly found the elevator, but I still didn't have the ship piece, so let's make a mental note of it while we venture to find it. I get to the bottom of the map and nothing. No ship piece. Alright, maybe we'll check the left side of the map. In the midst of searching, we also leveled up after opening a root beer. We go from doofus to Poindexter. Now we're becoming better, and again our life bar is increased. Along the path, I also had to open another present to make room. Like I said, sometimes these aren't good, so unfortunately this one ended up being a rain cloud. This rain cloud follows you around and zaps you. This lowers your health little by little and will definitely kill you eventually. However, thankfully when I used it, there was a cereal and a cake here for health. So we just kind of had to let it do its thing and we healed while it did that. It does eventually leave, so trying to maintain your health is still a good idea. And finally, we get to the left area of the map and still nothing? Damn bro, that took us a while too. So we proceed forward and we're at the elevator area. And wait a minute, it's a dead end. So where the hell is this ship piece at? Alright, let's go looking for it. Again, I ran into the issue of having too many presents, so I had to open another one, and it's Icarus Wings. I used to love these. They're so OP. They let you fly over everything and anything. The only downside of these is that they're a little rare and they don't last very long. Alright, so I'm gonna skip forward and dude, we spent a lot of time walking around and not finding a single thing. God damn it. Well, there it is. Ship piece number 1. Left megawatt speaker. I should be a lot more happier about this, but that took an obnoxious amount of time. So let's get out of here. Level 7, no ship piece here. Alright, so let's just get to the exit and move on then. That's the goal. Found another mailbox, but I'm broke. Which sucks because they had rocket skates. And this Cupid enemy shoots me and damn. So Cupid basically randomizes your controls. Left is up, right is down, etc, etc. It's more annoying, but can be really troublesome with enemies nearby. As we walk, we get hit by a tornado. Well, there goes my luck. I hate this tornado. It'll drag you off randomly, and more often than not, it'll just throw you off the map, and it did so here. And when we're down here, we are literally on an island. There's no way to get from here to the elevator without using the wings. Fortunately, earlier I did open one of these unfall presents, and using this will actually get us back up the level we were previously at. So maybe my luck turns around now. As we traverse again, I get trapped by a hula girl, and dude, I'm not having any of that noise. There we go. I found the elevator and decided there's not much else to find here, so let's look for money and presents. We'll need them in the next level anyways. And yeah, probably not the greatest idea. Okay, let's just get out of here. Level 8, no ship piece here either. What in the world? Level 8 has these groundhog things. I always hated these jerks. They dig up right under you and rob you of a couple presents. Honestly, I just wanted to get this phone to reveal panels, but man, dude, that was a lot of presents. There are a ton of enemies here, and I just had to use these bonus high tops in order to get away. They came in clutch and thankfully let me evade even more BS. And while running, we also leveled up. Now we're a peanut. I'm sure these older terms mean something, but I'm not exactly sure what. I'll assume we're getting better and better. Anyways, we find the elevator and we are out. Level 9. No ship piece. Why? In this level, we meet another good Earthling. For $3, she sings and destroys every enemy on screen. Seeing as how there weren't any on screen, I decided to save my cash for when I really needed it. Now, although ToeJam is faster than Earl, sometimes these enemies can stun lock you, and that makes us lose a life here. It's amazing that there's no invincibility frames when you get hit, and in my opinion, there really should be some, so you kind of have to work on your evasion. But there is something to note. The roads on these levels actually make you walk faster than if you're on grass or on anything else. It's important to kind of remember that when you're being chased, so you have a higher probability of not being hit. It's not 100%, but it's way better than nothing. And we leveled up once more here. That's pretty fast actually. Now we're a dude. Alright, dope. We find the elevator and just hop on and away from danger. Okay, let's get out of here. Level 10, ship piece here. Alright, thank God. We only have like one and we're already on level 10 out of 25. That's kind of BS. Relatively quickly, we found the second ship piece. The Super Funko-Matic Amplimator? That's not a word, but cool. 2 pieces, just 8 more to go. And just for fun, let's open these rocket skates. Oh, damn, I forgot how fast these were. Holy shit. All right, well, I meant to use these to cover more ground quickly, but man, this is too fast. We're just gonna stick inside this little area. These are useful, but not so much here. So a tornado kind of sucked us down and dropped us off in this water. Unfortunately, there's sharks around, and they also made the Jaws theme song to go with them. That's pretty funny. They are pretty fast in the water, so it's best to stay out of it, or at least have an item that makes you faster in water. And that's actually here where the rocket skates are useful. You can traverse these islands relatively quickly and avoid the sharks using them. Ah, nice. Plus, I think we just picked up some Icarus Wings here too. Sweet. Alright, I feel better already. Found the elevator, but it's in the middle of the water. I have no means of getting here safely due to these sharks. What to do? I really don't want to use the wings or rocket skates as, like I said, those are rare and I'm only like 2 ship pieces in. I'll probably need them later on, so we're just gonna make a break for it and... Whew! We nearly got munched on again. Nice! Let's get in and head into the next level. Level 11. In this level, another telephone gave me the location of the elevator. This is a huge map, so I'm pretty happy I at least got to see where it is so early. Since there's no ship piece here, it's even more useful. And well, I met a dead end. I honestly thought I could go through here, and that kinda sucks. So I open another present just to see what it has, and it instantly kills me. That sucks. At least now I'll know, but I'm down to 2 lives, so I'd better start being really careful. Eventually I found the way to get to the elevator and I jumped in. Level 12, ship piece here. Finally. After these college nerds run me over, I used the rocket skates to go nuts and we actually landed next to the ship piece. What good luck. Amplimator connector fan. Alright, cool. Seems to me like that piece probably isn't necessary to fly, but whatever, it is what it is. Sneaking our way up, we get into the elevator and no need to stay here after finding the ship piece. Level 13. No ship piece here, but we do end up leveling up to the status of bro. Hell yeah, bro. That's tits. Wait, what? I can still lose health during this? What the hell? That's unfair. Level 14. Still no ship piece. Damn. Well, we do get the chance to see the inner tube in action in this level. This does make swimming quite a breeze since you lose no life and you go at a decent rate of speed. We end up following the telephone like this, and that allows us to get info on where the next exit is. Cool, gonna venture in a bit to find some goodies and head on over there. Level 15, ship piece here. Yes! Let's go get it. Found the elevator, that was quick. Cool, one less thing to worry about when I get the ship piece. Using the high toss, we quickly find our ship piece, and hey, that was fast as heck. Forward stabilizing unit. That's a small piece, but cool, 4 out of 10. We're nearly halfway there. Headed back to the elevator and proceeded upwards. Level 16. Okay, so there was a lot of money in this level, and I ended up using a doorway at one point, which led me into an island that had no way out. Because of this, I was forced to use an Icarus Wing in order to get off of this island. Like I said, these items are extremely useful, so it's best to use them when you actually need them. Aside from that, in this level, I also upgraded again into a homie. Nice. Level 17. Ship piece here. Perfect. I ended up using the item which is called Tomato Rain, and it does basically what it says. Now this is supposed to be a bad item as the tomatoes can hit you and damage you, but they leave a shadow before they drop, so they're kind of easy to avoid. I find enemies tend to get destroyed by the tomatoes more than I do, so I do like using this one more often than not. And after a bunch of exploring, I find it. Ship piece number 5, rear leg. Awesome. Let's get to that elevator by using the spring shoes to hop over this gap and skip an entire walking section. Level 18. No ship piece here. I died here and my Elgato stopped working right after. Damn it. Fortunately, I did catch it, so here we are at level 19. No ship piece here either. Dude, I can't say much other than here is where the hardest enemy of the game started hounding me. The ice cream man is not only fast, but teleports and will take a third of your life. It is the hardest thing to get around. I'm not sure how I managed, but I did. It was again in this level I turned from a homie into a rap master. Hell yeah, dog. We out here. Level 20. Ship piece here, and it better be. Dude, I've spent too long in these levels. Now this is a hard level. I had to use everything I had to navigate around these enemies. I had 1 life left and it was in jeopardy the entire level. After sniping these nerds here, I did find the ship piece eventually. Snowboard. Is this a snow machine or something? Level 21. Ship piece back to back. Let's go. I had to use the rocket skates to get away from this boogeyman, and luckily this allowed me to roam quickly through the level. I eventually found the ship piece and, drumroll, the Righteous Rap Masher capsule. Now this looks important. Nice. Not much left now, just 3 to go. Elevator found, and next is level 22. No ship piece, damn it. Can you believe this ice cream truck can outpace me in my high tops? That's crazy, bro. Alright, well next I tried buying something, but the prompt wouldn't show up. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had to use that to get out of there, but I kind of needed it anyways to get across this gap. Man, these sections do not play around. I have to be near the end. I don't think I'll actually be able to beat this game otherwise. Oh, this is also one of my favorite items. Not because it's useful, it's actually a bad item, but I love the voice clips the Genesis used to have.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
So 90s. I eventually found the elevator. Let's get the heck out of here. This level sucked. Level 23, ship piece here. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of getting tired of this game at this point. I used the rocket ships to just try covering as much ground as possible. I really thought this should have ended by now, and spoiler alert, it almost does. And during this, I also leveled up again and became Funk Lord. It was actually really nice to see another grass level. I was really sick of seeing the orange goop sucking me down. I found the ship piece and right megawatt speaker. Cool. And that's it. Let me just find the elevator and move on. Just 2 more. So I found this mailbox here that sold rocket skates, and I'm gonna need them for a little secret I want to show you guys later. Make sure you stick around for a couple of really cool Easter eggs that I discovered when I was a kid. Level 24, no ship piece. I'll save you the bore. Although a nice and calm level with a ton of hula girls, there wasn't much else here to kind of comment on. So let's get to level 25. Ship piece here. This is rather interesting, isn't it? This level finally gave me the opportunity to use the Opera Woman for this tornado. Check this out. Worth. And here it is, the Hyper Funk Thruster. Hell yeah. One more piece left. And guys, listen, how do I say this? How do I put this? There was no elevator. I literally looked everywhere. I went from corner of the map to corner of the map. Honest, there's no elevator. I must have skipped one at some point, and if you paid attention, you know where. I feel really stupid rewatching this. And I guess this is the type of commitment you get on this channel, people. Come on, throw me a bone with like a sub or something. Here it is, the last ship piece. Rocket ship windshield. We did it. Damn, finally. Before you leave, remember, I got some Easter eggs, so wait for that or skip ahead if you'd like. ToeJam and Earl. It's still a fun game to pick up and play. I still love using the presents, and I still love the animation. I still adore the 90s charm this game has. It's really something special. The music is super iconic too. If you're a fan of the channel, you'll probably recognize a couple songs here that I've used before. They are some legit funky grooves, but I do gotta say, some of it hasn't aged well, especially how slow it can be, and the difficulty of the game can be rather raw. But overall, it's a banger on the Genesis. It's a shame that the second game was absolute caca compared to this. And I really mean caca. It is not the same type of game. It is a completely different game. But yeah, I digress. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's really fun to play solo, and trust me, it's a lot better with a friend. Alright, so let's get back home and see our family as we've landed back on the planet of Funkotron. Oh look, there's Earl. What took you so long? Shut up, Earl, you big bastard. The end. Cool. Well, let's get to some of these Easter eggs that I spoke about earlier. Easter egg 1. In this ending level on Funkotron, swimming to the bottom right of the map will reveal a piece of land with a mermaid there. You're not really supposed to be here without going off course, so this is pretty unique. Going up to her, she says, "Oh, I've been so lonely." Not much else she does or say, but she's also in the remake in case you were wondering. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a remake. I won't talk about it, but I do own it, and it's not bad. I actually enjoyed it. I beat it on everything but the master difficulty, so I can say it's a good time. Alright, and next Easter egg is actually in level 1. Now, normally you don't have rocket skates or Icarus Wings here, but one time me and Corey just wanted to explore, and this is what we found. In the top right section of level 1, there's an island that contains hella presents. You're legit never supposed to be able to get here unless you swim, but you die and game over before you can make it. So you would think like the presents are great, but honestly they're not. In this island or in this playthrough, I got extra buck, unfall, tomatoes, and rose bushes. I mean, these are kind of basic presents. They're here if you want them, and it is kind of random. Sometimes I have seen like rocket skates, but they're usually just whatever presents. And now to the last Easter egg. On the same level in the bottom left area of the map is something really cool. It is another island with 2 more presents. And yeah, you see that, right? Despite this being level 1, there is a hole here, and it has the same type of scene that you can fall through in all the other levels. So I wonder where this goes. Level 0. This is an awesome Easter egg to me. On the bottom, we get this blonde-haired kid who gives us a glass of lemonade. This lemonade grants us an extra life. He is also the only lemonade stand in the entire game, so it's honestly just cool to see something that is only here. There's also hula girls here, but these don't make you dance. And there's 2 of them in a hot tub. So what else to do but join them? Oh yeah, this heals us to full health while my boy ToeJam spits game at these fine ladies. And that's where it ends. There's not really much else here. I mean, I did drop a boombox and the hula girl did start dancing to it, but that's kind of it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's really amazing for me to revisit this series, and yeah, I hope you like it and I hope you try it out for yourself. Thank you for watching to the end if you made it this far, and see you next time.